It is official! Everybody, guys, gals, and M-pals, Donald Trump is impeached on 2 articles of impeachment. All the Democrats who are going to be grandstanding in this proceeding are going to be, in my opinion, boring as fuck, and the Republicans are all going to be a spicy, a delicious spice. So I'm much more looking forward to all the rebuttals.
The witness responded to every one of theirs, but not Republicans. The chairman wouldn't let him in. Of course, the whistleblower, the anonymous whistleblower with no firsthand knowledge, bias against the president, who worked for Joe Biden, was never compelled to testify. The guy who started...
I can't understand for the life of me why it blows their minds that a whistleblower is anonymous. That is what a whistleblower is. That's the entire purpose. They have to be protected. Otherwise, more people will be afraid to come forward with crucial information.
Gordon moved the president began on Trump's inauguration day, when the Democrat semi-official mouthpiece, the Washington Post, declared, "The campaign to impeach President Trump has begun." For years, the Democrats tried to expel the president with the preposterous accusation that he was a Russian
off this man's
agent.
Face.
As detailed by I.G. Horowitz,
coming right now.
Dishonest intelligence officials used fake allegations spread by the Democrats to gain approval of a spying operation against the Trump campaign. Eventually, they ended up with the ridiculous charges we consider today: abuse of power, an utterly meaningless term, and obstruction of Congress. One Democrat has pronounced the president guilty simply because he won't
changed by force since then. The United States,
I don't think this will have the same effect. I mean, historically, impeachment has always damaged the presidential party in the election cycle that followed it, whether that was Richard Nixon then being taken over by Jimmy Carter, or Bill Clinton and Al Gore being taken over by Bush, although we should remember, of course, that election wasn't actually won in the electorate. That election was decided by the Supreme Court of the United States, which is pretty damn unusual. But this one has been different, because during the Nixon impeachment proceedings, it was during this process that we're watching right now, it was during the Nixon ones, that his approval ratings started to tank. And before the articles of impeachment could be brought forward, Nixon resigned. So he never actually got to the whole Senate trial. The opposite effects happened with Bill Clinton. When Bill Clinton, when his impeachment proceedings were going down, his approval ratings started to rise, because the American electorate was like, why the fuck are we doing this? It's gross what he did, but this is not really an impeachable offense.
And play by the rules. But then we have people who have no respect for the law, people who have little regard for the rules, people who spend a lot of their time trying to figure out how to game the system. Law enforcement officers call them habitual offenders.
Why did you put white on white?
And the more they get away with, the more likely they are to engage in misconduct.
Oh no, that sign is sick.
It takes courage to hold powerful people accountable, but I see it differently. I see it as a sense of duty, a regular part of my job as a member of Congress.
No one what?
However, habitual offenders usually don't speak up on it. They usually telegraph their intentions time and time again. On July 27th of 2016, in my home state of Florida, then candidate Trump said, "Russia, if you're listening, I hope you will be able to find."
This is the Ben Garrison of signs. Come on, it's just like so on the nose. It's so ridiculously large too.
The president, feeling undeterred and emboldened, said, "Call President Zelensky," and pressured him to help him rig the elections, and chose to hold much-needed military aid over our allies' head until the president's demands were met. Now, I served 12 years on the hostage negotiations team, and I know that pressure and demands come in many forms. And in this scheme, we had both. I've enforced the laws, and now I write the laws. But the laws mean nothing if the accused can destroy evidence, stop witnesses from testifying,
this is the same speech
and
that Judge Dredd
blatantly
gave.
refuse to cooperate. I ask you to
I
name
write the
somebody
laws,
in
and now
your
I enforce
community
the
or your
laws.
family who can do that. I know the president said that he can get away with anything he wants to. I come today to tell you that no, he can't.
If you live in Lenox Avenue in the village of Harlem in my district, you are not above the law. If you live on Webster Avenue
definitely
in the Bronx part of my district,
it's
you are
Judge
not
Dredd. The entire Democratic Party is going full Judge Dredd with this one.
The immigrant neighborhood in my district.
No one is above
you are
the law.
Not.
Holy shit. Holy shit, dude. Check this chat out. Breitbart YouTube has audio. Merry Christmas, America. Yeasty Pelosi for prison 2020. Yeasty Pelosi. Holy shit. I hate minorities. What the fuck?
Trump, Madam Speaker. They hate the 63 million Americans who voted for this president. The forgotten men and women of this country who have been left behind, Madam Speaker.
Oh, here we go.
House will be in order. Gentlemen, may proceed.
Oh, that's so much less interesting than the British ones.
It's those forgotten men and women of this country that Washington had left behind. And
when President Nixon and Clinton were asked to hand over documents and allow officials to testify, ultimately both complied because it is the law.
Yes, absolutely. The trial that will take place in the Senate right after this is going to be led by Mitch McConnell. Mitch McConnell has already said that he's going to cater the entire thing to Donald Trump's needs, which is, of course, democracy manifest. Because, yeah, that's the way this entire process should work.
And the calendar.
Impeach alcoholic Nancy, the greatest president ever, lucky, lucky USA, Trumpers unite.
That Mr. Schiff and Mr. Nadler
China for Biden. There's so much strange going on here.
This is a compelling case for impeachment.
Trump loves himself, not America. Lock up Soros, canned tuna. Joe Biden eats fingers.
But you know, she wrote the script and created an artificial timeline to make the details fit.
An artificial timeline.
Why else are we doing this just hours before Christmas? That's all it was.
Oh, the night before Christmas. Yes, we have it. It's happening, folks.
Speaker saw one word or one shred of evidence. She moved to impeach. In the past, in this body, such a step demanded a vote from all of us.
How could you do this to Donald? How could you do this right before Christmas?
But not only did she move to impeach before she gave this.
The ayes and nays on that vote.
The yeas and nays. The yeas and nays are requested. Those favoring a vote by the yeas and nays will rise. A sufficient number having risen, the yeas and nays are ordered. Members will record their votes by electronic device.
Yeah.
This will be
They're trying to do it by the volume meter,
vote.
where it's like... It's the same way that DJs are selected. Holy shit, it is happening live right now. Guys, gals, and M-Pals, everybody watching, you are witnessing a historic moment. Donald Trump is about to become the third president to be impeached. It's happening right now. Articles are going to get passed through the House. They're going to get passed through the House. They're going to get shut down by the Senate. I do want to see just one Republican break rank. A trial led by Mitch McConnell, the king of the Turtle Army, the Turtle Man himself. He's gonna come up from under his shell, the hell, and he's gonna vote it down. There's a traitor amongst us, everybody. There's a traitor in our midst. It'll switch back. Yeah, the Senate is just a trial. It switched back. How the fuck did that happen? He totally fucked up. That's all it was. He had to run back. Oh, it says to impeach the president. Oh, sorry. Wrong answer. Yeah. No. Can I change mine? Oh, nice. Fantastic.
Article 1 is adopted. The question is on adoption of Article 2. The question is on the adoption of Article 2. Those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed, nay. The ayes have it. The ayes have it. For what purpose does the gentleman from New York seek recognition? For what purpose does the gentleman...
Madam Speaker, I ask for a roll...
For what purpose does the gentleman from New York seek recognition?
I ask for a roll call vote.
A recorded vote is requested. Those favoring a recorded vote will still rise.
Rise.
That will be in order. A sufficient number have arisen. A recorded vote is orders. Members will record their votes by electronic device. This is a 5-minute vote.
What an enormous waste of time. Why are we doing this? We're doing the exact same thing. It's... Okay, I can't wait to see how incredibly different this vote is going to be. Wow, look how much faster it is. Look how efficient this is. Why aren't they always doing recorded votes? Why do we still make them squish together like penguins? Why do we turn them into penguins? Look at this. Like, look at these penguins right now, all squished together. This is so much better.
Is adopted.
Do you remember when it was like September? I can't go that high. Article 2, Article 1, as predicted, both are adopted.
Without objection, the motion to reconsider Article 1 is laid on the table. Without objection, the motion to reconsider Article 2 is laid on the table. Pursuant to Section 7B of House Resolution 758, the House stands adjourned till 9 a.m. tomorrow.
It is official! Everybody, guys, gals, and M-pals, Donald Trump is impeached on 2 articles of impeachment. It has happened. He's going to end his rally to that. And now, why did Tulsi Gabbard vote present in this? I'm going to guess for 2 reasons, but the number 1 reason, probably the amount of attention and free press that she's about to get by doing so. It's going to be an interesting little story on top of everything else. But the fact that she's also put forward a separate motion to simply condemn his actions while not actually taking an aggressive stance on it is also very unusual.
Did you enjoy what you just watched and now crave more nectar of the damned? Did you know that if you're watching on YouTube, you're only getting half the surfy experience? We upload all of our content commercial and censorship-free to our Patreon. Due to the general demonetization of our videos, we now upload half of our original content directly to those who can help us produce this show. Want even more nectar than that? Well, come join us at twitch.tv/TheSerfsTV, where we do weekly live streams, debates, interviews, AMAs, and more. If you're an Amazon Prime member, you can help support our show 100% free by subscribing to our Twitch channel. So come join us, be merry, and know that your support is helping us do great things.
Like pay rent and eat. Ricky Pilgrim, I'm Raft, and Michaela Schmidt. You are the pillars of our organization. To our Knights of the Surf Table, Paul Parfit, Daniel Kahn, Fair Tahan, Clement Chutzkoff, Schizosaurus, Josh Mickelson, Dr. Zayas, Cooper Pilot, Andre Lynn Epperly, Dylan Bith, Terry, Todd Buckingham, Jed Lewis, Todd Lajeunesse.